Apple Glass versus Google Glass versus Magic Leap. AR? VR? Display system with localized optical adjustments. The next big wave in computing could be in car or on your eyes. Let's focus on three players who are trying to bring computing in front of eyes via wearable glasses. Two failed in consumer wearable and pivoted to enterprise. One still has to bring product out. Who failed? Let's learn more. In summary, V1 Apple Glass is a consumer augmented reality AR device with focus on AR and essentially an iPhone accessory. Use case is for consumers. Think like you played an AR baseball game inside a real baseball field, with Apple glasses, and ball and bat both are augmented, but baseball field is real. Google Glass now provides hands-on workers and professionals with glanceable, voice-activated assistants. Use case if for business employees and not consumers. The cost is more than $1,000. Google Glass started with consumers and then went after enterprise market. Privacy concerns with camera is what killed Google Glass for consumers. Magic Leap 1 is a wearable spatial computer that brings the physical and digital worlds together as one. For example, you can talk to an alien in your living room as if it were real via Magic Leap. It tried to go after consumers, but failed. It is now focused on enterprise buyers. Magic Leap idea is similar to what Apple is trying to do, but with a better design. Let's first understand what is AR and what is VR. Augmented reality is an interactive experience of a real-world environment where the objects that reside in the real world are enhanced by computer-generated perceptual information, sometimes across multiple sensory modalities, including visual, auditory, haptic, somatosensory, and olfactory. AR can be defined as a system that fulfills three basic features: a combination of real and virtual worlds, real-time interaction, and accurate 3D registration of virtual and real objects. The overlaid sensory information can be constructive or destructive. This experience is seamlessly interwoven with the physical world such that it is perceived as an immersive aspect of the real environment. In this way, augmented reality alters one's ongoing perception of a real-world environment, whereas virtual reality completely replaces the user's real-world environment with a simulated one. Augmented reality is related to two largely synonymous terms: mixed reality and computer-mediated reality. The primary value of augmented reality is the manner in which components of the digital world blend into a person's perception of the real world. Augmented reality also has a lot of potential in the gathering and sharing of tacit knowledge. Virtual reality is a simulated experience that can be similar to or completely different from the real world. Applications of virtual reality include entertainment and education. Other distinct types of VR-style technology include augmented reality and mixed reality, sometimes referred to as extended reality or XR. One may distinguish between two types of VR: immersive VR and text-based networked VR. The immersive VR changes your view when you move your head. While both VRs are appropriate for training, cyberspace is preferred for distance learning. In some cases, these two types are even complementary to each other. This page is mainly focusing on the immersive VR. What is Apple Glass? Think of it as an iPhone accessory that can augment with an additional screen. Core idea is to augment the world around you with LiDAR and iPhone. LiDAR is a method for measuring distances by illuminating the target with laser light and measuring the reflection with a sensor. Differences in laser return times and wavelengths can then be used to make digital 3D representations of the target. It has terrestrial, airborne, and mobile applications. Apple is working on a set of augmented reality glasses. Its name for now is Apple Glass. Once it comes out, it can be as vague as iPad. The Apple glasses may look similar to regular glasses, with both lenses to feature displays that can be interacted with. There will be an option to get the glasses with no prescription lenses or with prescription lenses. Apple has filed a patent at U.S. Patent and Trademark Office with the title "Display System with Localized Optical Adjustments." According to the patent application, Apple might use a spatially addressable adjustable light modulator to enhance the clarity and visibility of the computer-generated content by decreasing the brightness of real-world and increasing the brightness of computer-generated content. Also, these changes can be made individually to either of the sides independently. A part of the patent application reads, if, as an example, a head-mounted display system is being used to display computer-generated content that overlaps real-world objects, the brightness of the real-world objects can be selectively decreased to enhance the visibility of the computer-generated content. In particular, a spatially addressable adjustable light modulator may be used to generate a dark region that overlaps a bright real-world object that is overlapped by computer-generated content in the upper right corner of a user's field of view. What is Google Glass? Glass Enterprise Edition 2 is a wearable device that helps businesses improve the quality of their output and help their employees work smarter, faster, and safer. It provides hands-on workers and professionals with glanceable, voice-activated assistance that is designed to be worn all day with its comfortable, lightweight profile. Google Glass was developed by Google X, the facility within Google devoted to technological advancements such as driverless cars. The Google Glass prototype resembled standard eyeglasses with the lens replaced by a head-up display. In mid-2011, Google engineered a prototype that weighed 8 pounds. By 2013 they were lighter than the average pair of sunglasses. Google Glass, or simply Glass, is a brand of smart glasses, an optical head-mounted display designed in the shape of a pair of eyeglasses. It was developed by X with the mission of producing a ubiquitous computer. Google Glass displays information in a smartphone-like, hands-free format. Wearers communicate with the Internet via natural language voice commands. Google started selling a prototype of Google Glass to qualified glass explorers in the US on April 15, 2013. For a limited period for $1,500, before it became available to the public on May 15, 2014. It had an integral 5-megapixel still/720p video camera. The headset received a great deal of criticism amid concerns that its use could violate existing privacy laws. On January 15, 2015, Google announced that it would stop producing the Google Glass prototype, to be continued in 2017 tentatively. In July 2017, Google announced the Google Glass Enterprise Edition. In May 2019, Google announced the Google Glass Enterprise Edition 2. What is Magic Leap? Magic Leap 1 is a wearable spatial computer that brings the physical and digital worlds together as one. It started with a consumer product but failed. It is currently focused at enterprise market. Magic Leap Incorporated is an American startup company that released a head-mounted virtual retinal display called Magic Leap 1, which superimposes 3D computer-generated imagery over real-world objects by projecting a digital light field into the user's eye, involving technologies potentially suited to applications in augmented reality and computer vision. It is attempting to construct a light field chip using silicon photonics. Magic Leap was founded by Ronnie Abovitz in 2010 and has raised $2.6 billion from a list of investors including Google and Alibaba Group. In December 2016, Forbes estimated that Magic Leap was worth $4.5 billion. On July 11, 2018, Adjustme invested in the company and became its exclusive partner. On August 8, 2018, the Magic Leap 1 was made available in the United States through Adjustme. On May 28, 2020, Ronnie Abovitz announced that Magic Leap had raised $350 million in new funding and that he would be stepping down as CEO. On July 7, 2020, the company announced their new CEO would be former Microsoft executive, Peggy Johnson. Hashtags Apple Glass, Google Glass, Magic Leap. Apple Glass versus Google Glass versus Magic Leap. AR? VR? Display system with localized optical adjustments.